Hello everyone, Bad Ombre here again, just showing my latest acquisition. Who here is buying original art? I am. Whenever I get the chance and I get a good deal, and I get a great deal on this piece. So this piece right here, from 2001, it's the cover of a Kinselman Company module, which was given permission by Wizards of the Coast to actually publish Dungeons and Dragons second edition type of modules for about 7 years as part of a lawsuit that they actually won over Wizards of the Coast. As when Wizards of the Coast acquisitioned TSR and therefore Dragon Magazine, Cancer and Company was publishing a strip or a comic strip inside that magazine called Knights of the Round Table. And so what ended up happening was that Wizard of the Coast ended up reprinting that material online without permission. And so therefore what ended up happening is they sued. Right? Cancer and Company sued them because, hey, you didn't ask us for permission. That comic strip, Knights of the Round Table, belongs to us. And therefore, as part of the lawsuit, which again, it was settled out of court for a few years, which was the Coast, gave them permission to actually put the Dungeons and Dragons logo on of all their modules and books, and etc. And they ended up using the second edition Advanced Dungeons and Dragons rules as well. So this cover comes from one of those modules, Kingdoms of Kalamar. It's called Deathrite. So here you see our heroes over here uncovering an empty tomb, and they see that she actually has woken up. She actually has an actual spell book, as you can see, which she has used to raise herself back from the dead. So she is undead with undead boobies there. And our elf here is ready to meet her, ready to protect the entire team and attack with her magic. And we have, of course, this warrior on the far right there ready to throw a knife. And our other warrior is not even aware that she's even around. So I got this for a song. I really think that original art, specifically when it comes to swords and sorcery, can only go up in value. Frank Facetta with the latest Conan the Barbarian sale that happened at Heritage Auctions on September the 12th, 2025, sold for $13.5 million. Obviously, this is not that kind of piece, but I really believe these pieces can only go up, especially once they start using AI to make cover art, whether it comes for books or sword and sorcery or comic books. I think AI will be used, unfortunately, and those with actual skill and talent when it comes to art, it won't matter when it comes to mass production. So you're gonna have a lot of soulless type of art out there that is performed by people that don't actually have the talent but are good with computers. And so you're not really going to have any more original art drawn by actual human beings with a soul in the future, I believe. And I really think this is going to kickstart higher value when it comes to these types of pieces. Once people know that these pieces won't be made anymore by human beings, but mainly by AI. That's what I think is going to happen. Just like CGC kickstarted comic books to really skyrocket in prices, I really think that AI will also skyrocket the value of original art pieces. That's my thoughts. Anyway, I picked a song for this. I'm going to keep it for the long term just because I do like it. Anybody out here getting any original art out there? This is a nice large piece, oil and canvas, 30 inches in length and 24 wide. Very beautiful piece, and I'm very happy to have it. Let me know your thoughts. and what you think of my acquisition, and what you think of possibly AI, unfortunately, taking over when it comes to future production of covers and interior art when it comes to these types of modules, comic books, etc., etc. Unfortunately, right? It's the kind of soulless type of thing that just seems to be going on. Anyway, I'm still winning, and I'll see you next time.